So I was reading comments on one of my videos on my NicolaFoti channel, which is a beauty channel, and some of you may be saying, why do you have a beauty channel? You're a boy. And that's the exact point of this video. So these are the comments. Why? Why do boys call other boys girls when maybe they're not as strong as the other boys or they're doing something feminine? And why is that an insult? Does being a girl make you less of a person? Are girls just inferior jokes? And it's not just the boys. Girls use it too. So please stop. Stop perpetuating your own discrimination. Would you let your son play with dolls or your daughter play with toy trucks? Would you let your son wear a pink shirt if he wanted to or get your daughter a football? And if you said no, why not? Because kids at school might make fun of them? Because they're not adhering to societal gender roles? Maybe as parents we should start educating our children otherwise. It's been almost a century since, at least in the United States, the women's suffrage movement succeeded in passing the 19th Amendment so that they could vote. Something I learned while looking up the exact date is that Mississippi didn't ratify this amendment until 1984. That's the year I was born. That's crazy. Mississippi is widely considered the most religious state, so it seems that they were just following orders. In the first book of Timothy in the Bible, it says, "I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man. She must be silent." Of course, not everybody follows that Bible verse, but it's in there, and the elected officials in Mississippi at the time obviously did. So that's all it took to oppress an entire group of people. On the flip side, I saw Hal Sparks talking about how you need the balls to do something. But in reality, the testicles are the weakest part of a man. And do you really need them to be able to do something? Since only men have balls, it suggests that girls will never be good enough to do things that men do. Why not let your daughter dream of being a firefighter? And similarly, why not let your son join the ballet if he wants to dance? This just proves to me that women still aren't considered equals, as much as our society may have progressed, and as much as we, as a global culture, think we may have. And it also appears that women's struggle is pretty close to the gay struggle. Aside from those who use religion to oppress gay people, there are others who just think gay men are feminine, which apparently is a negative quality, and that, you know, gay people don't exactly fit into gender role norms. And so they see them as less than men. What is less than man? Is man the top of the totem pole? I mean, just because you're a straight white male, that makes you better than a gay black female? This I don't understand. And even within the gay community, there are masculine gays who think they're better than more effeminate gays just because they're closer to society's ideal. I've known gay men who've acted feminine since they were little. Do you think they were just jumping on a trampoline one day and actively thought, hey, you know, I'm gonna start moving more fluidly like girls do, and maybe I'll change my voice so it's higher somehow? No, that's just how they are. And what's wrong with that? And what's wrong with tomboys and girls that tend to like boy things? I'm pretty sure you know my answer. It's nothing. Nothing's wrong with it. And guess what? Your genitalia doesn't necessarily determine what gender you are. Surprise, there are transgender people in the world who may have been born with a penis, but psychologically in every other way possible, they're female. And likewise, there are people who were born with a vagina who have an internal sense of being male. This isn't weird. It's nature. And you have no right to discriminate against these people. What, just because you have a penis and you feel like you should have a penis, so, you know, you're better? And yes, I said penis and vagina. They're not bad words, they're body parts. I'm a feminist because I'm sick of the word girl being an insult. And I'm tired of pink not being a boy's color. And I'm tired of gender roles that restrict a child's ability to grow into who they are. So why don't we change it? Why don't we stop feeding into this archaic way of thinking and open our minds? Whoever said a thought couldn't change the world is sorely mistaken. So I know I don't normally make serious videos like this, but every so often there's something that, I just need to talk about because it's important. So if you stuck with me this long, thank you for watching. And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
I'll be seeing girls who look cute as hell, and then on Facebook they all like, oh, I'm ugly. Like my status if you think I'm ugly. Shout out to my girl Mouse J. But I'm like, girl, you need to stop.